No, your eyes do not deceive you. We are back into Farming Simulator 2015 with a brand new map. We are starting a Let's Play with mods and all. Now, we are in Coldborough Park Farm. I'm sure most of you guys have heard this map or heard of it because it is one of the most popular mods out there. And of course, I think just the view gives you the reason why. It does look stunning. Yellow fields as far as the eye can see. But I'm very much looking forward to this Let's Play. It's been a long time since I've even been recording, but I do want to get back into the swing of things, and what better way than with a game that pretty much made my name for myself with Farming Simulator. Of course, this is the latest version, so let's go get cracking into this map now. I've explored a little bit, so I do know what I'm doing, at least for the most part. You do know me, I am a bit derpy at the best of times. So there will be lots of mods. Be sure to tell me what you guys want and I'll install them. You can see a couple of cars going down there at the very edge of the map, but let's go ahead and get farming. So first of all, we're going to go into this little harvester that we've got over here. So basically the first vehicles that we are going to be using are just in the original game. Nothing too special to start off with. Of course, there is a little bit of a learning curve over again because I've not played this game in a very, very long time. So we're gonna have to thread the needle over here and hope for the best that we don't get stuck. Oh, guess I jinxed myself. All right, now we should be good. So I think it's X. I am gonna be a little bit rusty because I haven't been playing this game in so long, almost 6 months now. Crazy to think about. And also I haven't been recording in a very long time either. So let's go first person view. I do want to be as realistic as we possibly can. And you know what? Let's go set it up onto cruise control because that's the easiest way to do this. Would be interesting to play this with a steering wheel and some pedals though, wouldn't it? But that's, I guess, for another time. I think that'll be a little bit too in-depth for me. Too many things to be worrying about. So cruise control it is for now. Now, as you can see, it is a very early in the morning, 6:52. We've still got that very yellow-orange haze in the morning, which they've definitely changed in the latest Farming Simulator. They've just made it so much more yellow, the sky, at certain times of the day. I'm not sure I'm too keen on that, myself anyway. But I guess it is the morning. I guess during the day, it definitely does seem like the sky turns a very nice blue, though, instead of this yellow. Of course, we're not in Bjornholm, we're in England. At least I'm pretty sure it's in England. It's somewhere in the United Kingdom, that's for certain. It actually says over here, if you read the mission briefing, it's in Hertfordshire, 400 to 500 acres. So I guess you could say 450 acres. And this guy, Bullet Bill 83, actually worked on this farm in real life, which is really cool. And of course, because it is in Britain, the farmland is, I guess, fairly tight, and this definitely plays off in the actual game as well. As you can see, it's very, very tight. This is probably one of the bigger fields because some of the fields do get very, very tight, and it's hard to actually navigate a lot of the machinery. We'll actually be leaving a lot of it behind, I think. What I think I will do, though, is because this harvest is just so large, it'll actually take a little while to, well, we'll actually leave some of the crop behind if we go ahead and reverse and start back in another line. So what I'll do is I'll cut across over here and do what I'm doing now and sort of do it in a square. So that way, hopefully it'll make a little bit more sense once I actually start harvesting back in lines. This should make some sense though, hopefully. Hopefully guys will also enjoy my comeback. I'll try to edit this Let's Play a little bit more than usual. Just to get rid of a lot of the driving. To be honest, this isn't actually the mod that got me back into Farming Simulator. I was checking out some mods for this game, and there's a whole new section of maps with mining available, which I think is really, really cool. It adds a whole new element to the game. Instead of like lumber and farming, you've got mining now as well, so you can mine gold and stone and all of that stuff. Although, to be honest, the mods of the mining didn't seem all that exciting because it was just pretty much driving from A to B, carrying gold and all of that. It's not like you actually dug any of it up. Geez, it definitely looks like we're pretty much on flat ground, but once you get onto this angle, very lopsided this field, to say the least. This guy's very keen with his hand on his joystick. Very monotone expression, to say the least. Doesn't really show his true farming character, the grit and the skill that must be involved. So I'll show you guys a couple of the different mods that we do have installed. I actually can't remember the names of the mods that I've got currently. As you are able to see, we've got, what I'll need to do is actually reverse out of here. And straighten myself out and then put the pipe out. The good type of pipe. And we are going to have to go ahead and find ourselves a trailer. Now, there's going to be a fair amount of exploring for me to do to find out more about how this map actually looks like. Is there going to be a trailer over here? No such luck, but I really like this. It actually tells us what kind of crop we've got over here. Not quite sure what OSR stands for. We're going to have to check that out, but what he has included here for us is a really nice map for us to have a look at, but also a legends that we can have a look, and it shows us what and where everything is. So we've got root crop storage. Could that be OSR? No, I don't think so. But this map also has 3 different sections to it. So if we check this out, it's got Coldborough Farm, which is for arable farming, where we're at now. The second, Chantry Farm, is for dairy and wool. And the third is Yatton Ridge Farm for pigs and beef. That's 18 fields in total to grow crops. There's quite a bit there that we're going to have to go through. We already do start out with actually quite a bit, and what I'm going to have to do is turn plants withering off as the guy recommends, because there's so many fields that already have crops that we definitely don't want to waste them. So what we're going to do is connect. What do we have over here? A baler. Fantastic. That's exactly what I need. Fantastic stuff. We've even got bales over here. Even better. Alright. So I'm pretty sure these trailers, they don't back up with each other. You can't connect doubles of them, which is a little bit sad, but I can give it a shot and embarrass myself, which probably isn't too bad of an idea. Which way do we go? Nope. Not this way, this way. Alright, that's straightforward. So all I have to do is just keep reversing. Let's just go have a better view. So it should give us the option to connect, but it doesn't. So yes, clearly these guys do not connect with each other. It's only those green ones. Green trailers. Alright, so let's get in here. This windscreen wipers are a little annoying, to say the least. So let's get onto this field, which is actually the wrong field, and we're going to have to go around, because you actually can't go through those little dividers, those shrub dividers that we've got over here. But this map is incredibly impressive. I'm pretty sure I also played this in the 2013 edition. I'm fairly certain I did. Yeah, I think it did look a little bit different, but it is one of the best maps by far. So the amount of effort that goes into this, it's pretty crazy stuff. Alright, that should be good. If we look back, you know, I'll just drive forward a little bit more. We'll come out of here, which is not F. F turns the lights on. Something that I've got to remember. All these other games you press F to enter vehicle. Not in Farm Sim though. Alright, so he is off to work. And what I'll do is I'll cut this edge off over here as well, and then we'll be able to start doing things in straight lines again, hopefully. I also will try to drive on the roads as much as possible. Thankfully this map pretty much forces you to do so anyway, so shouldn't be having any problems like that. Thankfully we start off with a rather large harvester though, so it's not like it fills up way too quickly, because that was a problem before. So turn it all on, go on cruise control, and off we go. So yeah, it's been a very long time since I've gotten into the habit of recording. I do want to start recording an episode a day, just of any game, just at least one video a day, because I just hate how I've slacked off lately. Lots of other things have been happening in life. I guess life does get in the way, but I definitely do want to get back into the swing of things now. This isn't even enough just cutting off this edge, is it? Oh, you know what? That's alright. So we'll hire a worker, and he'll hopefully get to work. He'll probably leave a little bit on the left-hand side, but that's alright. Leave this guy in over here, and we'll have a look at some other things that we've got over here. So this section is where the chickens are, very obviously. We've got a bit of potatoes that we can use. Let's just drive over the chickens so nonchalantly. Alright, so here is the pig shed. I guess the pigs must be nearby. We've got the chicken coop. We've got a nice little icon over here. Oh, actually, if we get out over here, got some water as well that we can use. I guess it's just for the chickens though. We definitely don't want to be as cruel to do that. Can we drop wheat over here? Interesting. Don't think you can. I think it's just there for looks. But cool nonetheless. And over here we've just got a nice little barn, because I know how much you guys have OCD, or at least a lot of you, and hate it when I leave my tractors and everything strewn about. Ooh. So we definitely do want to be putting them back away properly, and nothing too crazy. Alright, so this is a grass field that we can actually go ahead and purchase. I wonder if we purchase it if the gate will open. I'm sure it would, which would be a really nice feature. We've got a nice forest over here as well. Very cool. So let's go check out just how much this field costs. I'm not going to be paying for it. It's only 8,000. Okay. 8,000 euros. Then again, it's not like it actually matters what currency you're using. It's just a number in this game anyway. It doesn't convert. We've got a nice pickup truck over here as well, which we can use. Although I have not figured out how we can get it out of this little area. So I'll have to get on top of that. It's a big area of grass over here. So this is Yatton Ridge Farm, which we just traversed. This does use a British road system. So we are going to be driving on the left-hand side, which is the correct side to be driving on. I just said that just to stir up some people, because I'm sure there's some people that are going to greatly disagree with that, but it's all fun and games until someone's get hurt. Alright, just some random houses out around over here. I guess this is a forest. No, it's not. It actually is a path that leads to a field. But this is not the entrance. We can only walk into here. But cool nonetheless. These fields are very, very large. So in this map, we've only got 18 fields that we can actually make use of for crops. The rest are grass, which is very different to the original Bjornholm map, because we had like 40 or so farms, or 40 or so sections of fields, which was a crazy large amount, but the fields were all very small. Couldn't really use them all too much. Got something very interesting up around over here to the front of us, so let's go check that out. Now we are playing this game on full max settings and all of that good stuff, so it might look a little bit different to what it does on your computer, because this game, or this map, does have some pretty drastic resource requirements. The map author does state that as well. So let's go look right, left, then right again. Oh, right. Forgot, we're driving on the left-hand side of the road. Not used to that at all. Usually I'm just used to driving just wherever I want. Alright, so let's go have a look at where we're at now. So it just came from that red circle. Let's go drive forward and then to the left. Over here. Okay. Sorts over here, we've got Ledbury. Okay. And Ross-on-Wye stated, or it said, that it was like 5 kilometers away in real life. Away from Ross-on-Wye. There's Underwood there. Very cool how all these signs are like as realistic as they are. Alright, and there's... Okay, so now we've sort of got our bearings right. So here's an entrance to this field. That's our main shack. Or house. Not really a shack, is it? It looks like a very grandiose place, really. Almost like a castle. And then we've got the harvester there. So let's go quickly jump over to the harvester. See what he's done for himself. Oh, he's actually done a fairly decent job, I must say. As I said, yes, the areas are very tight, so he does leave a little bit out over here. That's alright. Let's just go ahead and get some of that crop so we can keep on filling up our trailer. Oh, I overshot the mark by quite a bit. Alright, fine. We're going to have to drive. Actually, you know what? We can block him off. That's one way to do things. Alright, so we'll get... What's that? 29 plus 29% is 58. So that's how much this trailer is going to be filled up by, if my mathematics is correct. Should be. Give or take a 1% or so. Just in case the numbers don't add up perfectly, but it should be at 58. And then we'll be able just to drive off over to the side yet again. Oh, 59. Alright, I guess we did drive off a little bit, which filled up a little bit extra. Alright, so let's get back into some more vehicles. Look at that. We can see the guy working hard away. Look at that draw distance. Very nice. Alright, so here's that pickup truck that we saw before, but I have not managed to figure out how we drive past. Like, smashing the gate doesn't work. Driving past doesn't seem to work either. Or not driving past, but opening the gate. Walking past it doesn't seem to work. I tried getting into this house, right? The collision detection doesn't seem to work, especially through that front door, but there's no keys to be found. And you can't smash through these shrubs. So I'm yet to figure out how we can get out of here with that pickup truck, because it would be pretty cool. And of course, this pickup truck also seems to be able to carry some crops in the back of it. Let's go inside over here. I'm pretty sure this comes in the original game, doesn't it? But I have not checked it out at all. This pickup, actually the pickup truck is called like pickup with P-I-Q-U-P. I like that spelling. While we're here, I might as well show off some of the mods that we've installed. Where are we? Brands, mods, okay. Okay, so Caterpillar. I guess all we've got there is the bucket, which is a surprise. Also, the fruit type is a bit of a surprise. Does everything. Wheat. That can't be right. We got brand Ponzi. I'll show you guys all of this in a later video, in the showcase, how the mining works. It's very, very interesting. Got some Volvo vehicles. I think I showed like my one and only, not Skyrim, but Farming Simulator mod showcase with the Skylar, or Spiker Enterprise. Don't know where I was getting Skylar from. More mining stuff. I think the Marshall might have even, yes, the Marshall would have come with this, I think. Man, concrete truck. More concrete. All right. Oh, and also I did download a John Deere pack as well. In case any of you guys want to see any more mods, though, let me know, and I'll be more than keen to download them, because I've definitely fallen off the track when it comes to keeping up with all these mods. Now, over here is very clear where all the sheep are. They actually do move about. There we go. It's got one that's coming up to us. Very cute. And ooh, one of them is just chewing away. So we've got some fertilizer and all of that stuff, water and whatever we needed over here. We've also got some cows that we can make use of, which I think we can pick up the dairy up from here. So I guess we need a special dairy truck, or maybe, I don't know. I have to figure it out, which is going to be exciting as well. There's lots of things to find out when it comes to over here. Cows have a rather large area to come up across. Alright, that's enough of this guy. Now over here we've got the shop, which we can go ahead and buy anything that we so please, of course. And this is just pretty much like an industrial area. So we can go ahead and sell different things. We've even got people walking about here, which is a surprise. Even a guy in a business suit, even in a tie. Not the kind of get up you'd really expect over here in cattle sheds. I think the guy's like imported some audio of, I guess, like a cattle sell-off point or something like that, where guys go ahead and sell their cattle off to our prospective buyers. I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but I'm not very knowledgeable about the whole farming industry, to say the least. Also, I must admit, I do have a weird thing for always checking out how you can exploit the end of maps. Like, I always like checking out if there's a invisible wall or what is there. Over here, this guy's done pretty well. He's added a road closed sign, as well as some hats over here, construction hats, just to let us know. And there's no like easy way to get out around here. How is this guy going to get out? Oh, right. He just glitches out. Obviously that turn was a little bit too sharp for him. Here we've got like some silage drop-off points. What else is up around here? Woodshaw Plus. Oh, very cool. So this is going to be one of those sell-off points as well, which we'll be able to make use of. So let's get onto the left-hand side of the road, and that's about it for exploring the map for now. We'll of course find all the nitty and gritty shortly, but what I'm going to do is I needed to move this guy out of the way. So found a hidden secret passage. I wonder if there are any Easter eggs around here. That'd be interesting. What's over here? Just some grass fields. Are we able to explore all the way over there? I don't think we are. Can't even drive through. Alright. What if I press 9? Where are we at? Yeah, no. This is just the looks, just the outside of the map. But that... Oh, wow. That does look really good. Cool stuff. Must be a big drop, though. Yeah, it just drops off. But it looks good, like, from a distance. Alright. So, let's get back to work. Like the proper farmers that we should be. And fill this guy back up. And you know what? We might as well put all of this, if I can reverse our way. I'll put all of this back into storage into our main place of residence. I'll show you guys how all that works. And I think next episode we'll start working in tandem. We'll also go ahead and just still work on this field, but we'll start baling as well. So we can make a little bit of side money that way. And I'll try to make these episodes daily. I definitely need to get back into the habit of doing daily videos. I definitely miss making these videos because just always a good creative outlet, to say the least. It gives me a bit of time to relax and just blabber on. I also miss the interaction between me and you guys, although I've never really been into commenting on every comment or anything like that. I guess my fan interaction is a bit lackluster, which always could be improved. I do read every comment, just I don't reply to any of them, or at least many of them. I should definitely try to improve that. Alright, so before we get too sidetracked, let's find where this place is, which is right up around over here. I'll actually drive straight forward into it. Oh. We should be just about able to do it safely. There we go. We got it. And thankfully, it's pretty much an open gateway for us, so we're able to get out of here pretty easily. Now I wonder if we're actually able to wash our vehicle with that hose. I don't think so. I've got no idea what that is. It's like an electrical switchboard or something, but it's got a hose out the back. So I'll come out, check it out. E to enter. Oh no, that's the vehicle. What is this thing? Like we can glitch through it, sort of. And it definitely gets very laggy, so let's try not to crash the game, which is very reminiscent of some other simulator games. Cough, Construction Machine Simulator, cough. That game caused me literally blue screens of death the first couple of days it came out, which was quite shocking, I must say, for a game on Steam to do that. Alright, so we've got that done. So this guy's completely empty. We've done a fair amount of this field, like I'd say a third, but there's just so much to do. I think we've also got a loan to pay off, which we're gonna have to do. See, the problem is I don't really have any other harvesters though. We've got so many different fields here, but no harvesters, so we're in quite the conundrum. We're gonna have to find something to do with all these other tractors. What I can do though is get this guy back in over here. We might be able to sell off some wool. Here we go, we've got a bit of milk. Let's see, does it say cows 25, productivity is at 10% because they have no food? But it says, here we go, milk tank, 123 litres. That's on that mod to the right. I'll link to the mods that I do know, at least definitely this map, down below. But I'm not quite sure if I've got the links to the other ones. Shouldn't be all that hard to find though. So they should be down in the description below. Especially, definitely the map though. Alright, so let's get on top of things. I'll definitely try also to edit this Let's Play a little bit more. So in between long driving sessions, I'll fade it in and out. What do we have over here? We've got some manure spreading things and silage. Oh, we've also got another baling machine. Interesting. He's given us a lot of baling machines. What we can do is this is all the mining stuff that you can use. Not in this map though, but I guess it shows you for the rest of the game. Here you go. You've got a lot of different stuff. Concrete slabs and stone and sand and gold and everything. Alright, so here we go. We've got a potato machine. What else? Here we go. This is the pickup. It's given us actually quite a bit of grass mowing machines as well as windrowers. So I'll have to make use of them. We've got a big baler. Alright, and I guess now we're sort of going around in circles almost. Yeah, so it's just that one harvester and that's it. Alright, so that's pretty useful. We've only got one of these things. So what do sheep need? They need... Oh man, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's just like wheat or something. How cute is that? They actually go from the shed into the park. Into the field that they've got over there. Very nice stuff. So we'll go have to feed them up as well. The chickens, we don't really need to feed the chickens though, do we? No. So we'll go ahead and work on the sheep next episode, as well as baling quite a bit. So that's gonna be it for the very first episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. There'll be a lot more coming. Take my word for it. I'll definitely do my best, and I'll see you guys in episode 2 of Coldborough Park Farm.